Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me?
Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode of Tea and Jam. We are here with Rust and Roses, and actually we were just kind of laughing about a little name game we were playing. So we got, what? How did you say it? You said
First name.
Randy.
Brandy.
Randy.
Mandy.
Yeah. Well, I think we said. What did we say? We said Randy, Mandy,
Brandy.
Brandy, Brandon. I kind of cut it off on the end, but that's okay.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, I know, that's right. Well, we're really glad to have them with us. So we're going to start. I'm going to let the tea lady start. We kind of start with tea. So here we go.
Yes. So if you'll pass your cups down, I'm going to go ahead and put some tea in your cups because this is a heavy teapot. And I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Courtney who donated this teapot this week. I think it was last week. Thank you so much. You know who you are, girl. This thing's beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much. So I'm going to pour this tea. I haven't told you what it is, but you can take a smell of it and start kind of getting your eyes on what this might be.
I'm going to get y'all some teaspoons. I'll be right back.
Oh, I forgot teaspoons. I forget that every time I feel like. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it yet. Feel like somebody's gonna get this one right off the bat. So typically we like to have tea. There's lemon if you want to do that. I recommend sometimes, of course this is hot, so when you sip it, be careful. But typically people have used cream to cool their tea down over in London and all that England, all that stuff. So they usually put cream in their tea. Or they do milk. I did not say cream. I'll get in trouble if I say cream. They do milk. They'll come from around. But I do cream because it makes it nice and creamy. To me, it tastes like a dessert. So if you want, you can add cream to your tea, honey, and then I got some lemons today. So
I need some cream. It's very hot.
did you smell it?
I did smell it. I can't tell what it is, but I tried to smell it first.
Let them tell them. Let them see what they say.
It smells like
It's kind of fruity.
Mm-hmm. Use some cream.
pour me a splash in there. It's pretty hot. There we go. Did that work? I had a little honey myself. We got these little honey dippers. If you want some honey, just hold it up here and mash the button. It comes out the bottom like this.
It's pretty nifty.
I'm kind of stuck.
I know.
That's delicious though.
Well, let me get another taste here.
Sweetness in there.
Stuff in here.
Sweetness in there.
I mean, it's not
Put it right there so you can-
I mean, it's not some kind of Earl Grey, is it? I have no idea. I'm not good at this part of it. I can't taste them and tell what's going on.
I wanted to say apple, but I barely taste.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
Randy got it.
All right, Randy, you got
It's
it.
actually sweet Georgia peach.
I was gonna say it's.
Okay,
You're right.
y'all did it. I can't tell nothing about it. I don't know.
Well, and the song you were singing earlier, and we, went down to Georgia. That part where it says "went down to Georgia," I was like, oh, we're gonna have to do a peach tea. Yeah, like this is Georgia peach. Yes,
Well, good. That was a good guess, Randy. You jumped right on it, man.
really good. And if I didn't ask the main question: do you tea or do you not tea? And it's okay to say no.
I love tea.
But there's a type of tea.
I love tea, but I can't do tea no more.
Is it a heart stuff palpitations?
I understand. I do understand.
I haven't drank tea in a couple of years since I found out I was a diabetic. So I don't
understand.
usually drink tea very often, but this is delicious. So
Well,
maybe you've turned me on to something.
Maybe so. This is really good iced as well and unsweet because it
Yes.
has like dehydrated peach pieces in there. So it pulls in some of the sugar from the peach. It's like a natural thing. So
Well, it's very good.
thank you.
That's good. I like it too. I have to be slow on it too because I have to caffeine. I can't really have
And there is a
caffeine,
little bit in this one.
so I have to like just limit myself. So anyway, but it's really good. All right, well, we'll kind of get into the conversation part of it. So the first thing I kind of wanted to ask you guys was, I'm really interested in the name of your group. I love like Rust and Roses. I'm assuming you're Rust and you're Roses. That's what I gotta figure that it
She got the
is.
shirt on.
That's obvious.
So tell me how'd y'all come up with that?
I'll let Randy tell you about that part.
Well, I've been playing music my whole life, so me and her was just going out and doing karaoke stuff and sitting around the house, and she'd come over and sing with me, and I don't know. So I was she was blossoming singing because she ain't never done it before. I've done it since I was knee high to a grasshopper, you know, and so I felt rusty, and then she was blooming like a little rose.
Oh, that's good.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
such a
awesome.
cool
When I saw
name.
y'all put the name up when y'all first started doing it, I was like, Rusted Roses, like that's such a good name. I love it. I mean,
I do
it's
too.
really good. Anyway, I've been wondering about that since I saw y'all put that up on Facebook. I was like, how did they come up with that? I wondered what it
Yeah.
was about. So
We've sang together throughout the course of our marriage many times in church and in karaoke and riding down the road. And finally, one day he just approached me and he said, "We need to sing in a band together. There's not many husband and wife duos around." And and then the name came. We were sitting on the back porch and he was like, "See, you're blossoming like a rose, and I'm rusty." And I was like,
I love that.
Rusty
That's
Rose.
so
That's so good. It
good.
was
So,
great.
how long have y'all been married?
our anniversary is June 28th, so next Sunday,
Uh-huh.
and we will have been married 23 years. We've been together 25 years.
Nice.
So we will be married 23 years next week.
all right,
Oh,
cool. Well,
congratulations
early.
on that. That's right.
Well, yeah, so I was thinking about, we were actually talking just a little bit off camera before we started here about how Randy was like one of my very first customers when we opened the guitar shop. Actually, I think you may have been my first repair customer. I think you
Really?
were. Yeah, he
Wow.
brought a guitar in. Obviously, a gigging musician, you may have some issues with your guitar. He brought it in for repair. And so we repaired it. Or actually, I think I let you borrow a guitar.
You-
Tell me what, yeah, you borrowed one, right?
I borrowed an Ibanez from you.
That's
'cause
right,
I had to do a
Sunshine House
Sun-
poker run.
Sunshine House poker run. I had a gig that weekend, and I kept calling you every day. Got my guitar. If I don't like you can get this one.
Yeah.
So I came over that Saturday, and you loaned me that Ibanez, which I wound up buying from
Yeah, you did.
Still
you
love
did.
it.
Yeah, that's
Great
cool.
guitar.
Man, I think about that a lot. So I mean, we were very new in the business. I'd obviously never been in the guitar business before. This is my first time around with that. You know, so I was like, I don't know if people are gonna bring their guitars in here for repairs or not, but we did, and we got it going for you. And anyway, I just thought about that, so
That's right.
I thought that was cool. Well, anyway, so tell us a little bit about your music. So I know you guys play a lot. I mean, y'all play.
We
And
see
just
your
tell us
name
some
a lot.
places that you play so people can know where to find you at.
So we are usually, I tell you what, Iway Mexican Restaurant,
Yeah.
they gave us our first start. They have been a blessing to us. I walked in there, Randy and I, one day, and I met Luis at the bar, and I said, you know, we're just starting this out. We would like to play some local restaurants, some local gigs. Would you be interested in having a live band? And he gave us our first opportunity.
Nice.
And it really took off after that. We played there the last 2 Wednesdays of every month. We play Bernie's twice a month, usually on Thursdays. Sometimes we're going to swap it up to a Friday or Saturday, but we always post. We do have a band page on Facebook, Rust and Roses, and I
Yes.
post there everywhere we're going to be. So anyway, we play the Diner downtown. We played there a
Okay.
few
Awesome.
times.
Y'all did karaoke there, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah, I
We-
saw a post
That's
about
so
some
cool. I didn't
karaoke
know
stuff.
that. I didn't see
So
that.
we also offer karaoke and DJ services, and the way that came to be was that we just had all the equipment. We just had what it took to do both, and
Right.
sometimes people may call us to do a wedding or receptions or birthday gigs,
that's good
teenager
to
birthday
know.
parties, and so you know we just decided we would offer it all. And so
That's awesome.
we're empty nesters now. We have some extra time on our
Yeah.
hands, and it's a good little side hustle, and we have thoroughly enjoyed it. So,
That's awesome.
Well,
So all of your kids are out of the house.
Yep.
So are any of them musical at all?
Both of our daughters, they are 25 and 23. They can both sing beautifully. Now, one is a lot shyer than the other, but
She got time.
yeah, she will never sing in front of anyone. But the other, they both can sing beautifully.
That's cool.
Yes, they can
That's
both
so
sing.
cool.
Yes.
I love seeing that.
It's cool.
Our grandchildren love it too. They dance,
Aw.
and every time our band play, they come where we are and they dance and they sing. They want the microphone. Now our oldest is 4, and she knows every word to every song she listens to. It's like she just absorbs
got
it
that
like a
many.
That's
sponge.
cool.
And
She
so
sung a song the other night at Dayway.
she loves "The Climb" by
Aw.
Miley Cyrus, and she can sing.
That's
It's
a
so
good one.
precious.
That is
Yes.
cool.
That's so sweet.
Well, that's kind of like us with our kids. We try to get them involved in music, which they can all
So
kind of
cool,
play and
yeah.
sing now something. So we kind of get it to them young so we can get them in there.
That's right.
We love the jam.
Do y'all, what is your, I wanted to ask you this, what is your favorite, I kind of think I might know, but what is your favorite genre of music? Like if you had to choose, I'm going to ask you first, Brandy, ladies first. What
Okay.
is your favorite, like, genre of all time of music?
Country.
Country. You like, hey, now we talking like 90s country, talking about old
Old
country?
country. I'm a southern country girl through and through, And honestly, my love of old country came from Randy.
Really?
This man is
Same.
old soul through and through, and he just plays it and sings it so much till I've just learned to love it and adapt to it through the years. So I love it. I love what it stands for, and so I love country music.
Yeah.
But what touches my heart the most is, of course, gospel music. I love to sing about Jesus, and
Yes.
but country music, as far as the band goes, is what I
Yes.
feel most comfortable doing.
Yeah.
But I love gospel music as well.
Were you did you grew up around Swainsboro? So were you a WXRS kid?
Yes, I was.
Me too.
Calling that phone at 6 o'clock in the morning, making
Yes.
a dedication.
Yes, I remember we wake up about 6 o'clock in the morning. My dad had that WXRS on. Bobby D. Back in the day. All right, so Randy, I think she kind of answered it, but I want to hear from you. What is your favorite genre of music?
I'm an old country type, but I like bluesy soul twang to it.
Yes.
I like to take, like, I hear the train coming, I play that everywhere I go, but I don't try to play it like Johnny Cash. I try to put a blues soul into it. I
love that.
don't like
What was that song that we recorded earlier before we started the interview? The Reba song.
Can't even get the blues.
That's it. That song has got a real good blues. Which y'all see it if you follow. Stick around for the performance. It comes afterward, but we recorded before the podcast, obviously. But anyway, it's really got a good jam. Did we record that when we did? Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought we did, but it was really good. I really like that, and that's kind of what you're talking about. Kind of
Right.
like the country, but it's got like a real blues vibe to it.
That's cool.
I like the country blues vibe.
I like that too. That's
Like
cool.
Yeah.
back in my younger years, my dad he liked Marty Robbins.
Oh yeah, I like Marty Robbins too.
So I do a Marty Robbins song. Don't worry about me, but I do it nothing like Marty Robbins. I do it like myself, really, because I blues it up tremendously.
That's so fun.
Well, how did you get into playing music? Like, did you start out at a young age? Like, when did you start out, really?
I can't give you the age, but it was young. I used to play for my dad and his friends. He'd get people over to the house and have me standing there just strumming guitar for hours, showing off for people.
Probably 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
We have pictures of him holding a big guitar. The guitar's bigger than him, and he's
wow.
standing there playing for family and friends.
Oh, that's
That's
cool. So you have been
cool.
playing for a long time now.
And then later, some of the other children that may have been a few years older than him that came with their families got old enough to drive, and Randy still was not old enough to drive. They would then come pick him up and take them to their family functions so that he could play and sing for them.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's good.
cool.
You just went around and played music for everybody. didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the town where was it Hank Williams Jr.? Who was it? Hank Williams or Hank Williams
Hank
Jr.?
Hank Williams
Yeah.
Jr. started here.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, people don't realize how much of a music community we have. That's part of the reason why we're doing this podcast is just
Yeah.
like showcase. We have a lot of local talent that people have no idea about. They don't have
That's
any
right.
idea about their story. They don't know where they come from. Y'all were Swainsboro, local, homegrown,
Yeah.
So
I'd like to also mention earlier you asked me where all did we play at, and I forgot to mention Swainsboro Moose Lodge.
oh yeah.
You know, a lot of people in our community think that that's just a bar for you to go get drunk and fight and brawl, and that is absolutely not what Swainsboro Moose Lodge stands for.
Right.
They have been huge supporters of the Sunshine House Children's Advocacy Center where I work.
Yes.
They are focused on bringing positivity and community and love to children and families within our community. So anytime they ask us to go, we are glad to go be a
Yeah.
part of that. And we do karaoke out there. We do live music out there. So I wanted just to mention that so that people listening can know that you know, it's a wonderful place in our community if people would just give them a chance.
Right.
And not
Yeah.
have preconceived judgment. of
That's
places.
right. That's
I've
cool.
I've never been out there. I've been out there once or twice working on their air conditioner, but that was years ago.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
haven't
to come out there
been.
and visit.
Yeah.
We I actually looked at the original the start of Moose Lodge across America a while back, and I knew a lot of them in communities were like supper clubs back in the day. And I don't know, do they still do the supper club part of it?
I don't think so. I know they have what they call Moose Haven, and it's for children who I feel like are just I don't know whether they're in foster care or if they're sick children, but they raise money and they send to these children. They also have a system set up in place that if you're a member and you're a lifelong member, or if you're a member when you pass, or as you get later in age and you don't have anywhere to go. Let's say you don't have family to take care of you in a nursing home. They will put you in a community where they provide your medication and housing for
Oh, that's
you
wonderful.
until the end of life. And it's a nice place.
Yes.
So, I like to support them simply because they've been good to us, but they've also been good to the Sunshine House, and that's a very
Yeah.
special place
So
in my
I'm
heart.
interested in that, the
I am
Sunshine
too,
House.
yeah.
So tell me about, so you work at the Sunshine House? What
I do.
exactly is that? I'm not really familiar exactly with what.
A lot of people are not, and I'll tell you, I was not either when I first got the job there. The Sunshine House is a child abuse center,
Okay.
and we see children who have been sexually and physically abused or who have been witness to domestic violence. We are a nonprofit, and so we have to rely on donors to keep our doors open, but we provide forensic interviews, forensic medical exams, and free counseling services. We follow them through court. We provide parenting. So anytime we have a referral, it has to come through DFACS or law enforcement, and they let us know that they've had an allegation of abuse occur. They come into us, they have a forensic interview and a forensic medical exam, and then we follow them through. We want to see them through the healing process.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we also want to see them through the court proceedings so that we can make sure that the alleged offender
Yeah.
justice has been served.
Right,
So
right.
Sunshine House holds a huge, very special place in my heart. I've been there for almost 10 years now. I'm the
Wow.
program coordinator.
Yeah.
We serve 5 counties in our middle judicial circuit. And so because of the nonprofit, our fundraisers are the way we make our most money. We're having Dancing with the Stars August the 1st.
Okay,
It's
cool.
one of our biggest fundraisers, and it is a lot of fun for the community. It's a good date night out. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. So we do have 10 or either 11 couples within our community that will be dancing from our 5 communities, our
Yeah.
5 counties, that will be dancing, and we have some special speakers, some special entertainment.
Do they host this at the auditorium?
In the Swainsboro Manual County Auditorium, tickets are $25 a piece.
Where can they get them from if they're
So
looking to get
look
tickets?
on the Sunshine House
Okay.
Regional Children's Advocacy Center Facebook page.
Okay.
We have linked there, and we also have People's Choice. They can decide on which dancer they want to vote to be People's Choice.
Oh, that's
They
cool.
can buy tickets. They can look at the program. So I will be sharing it from my personal Facebook, but also the Sunshine House. You can, if you see an employee, run us down. We have tickets that we're carrying around with us. It's just a blessing to be a part of something. It's a very heavy job to deal with abuse.
I can imagine so.
Very heavy. But the good part of it is whenever you see healing take
Yeah.
place, and you're able to see a child that came in beat down and traumatized and won't look you in the eye, 2 months later come in and arms wide open running to you.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
man,
so
that is
good.
good. That
Oh,
is
I'm gonna
good.
cry. That's so sweet. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I have wondered what I've heard people talk about the Sunshine
Well,
House,
and then
but
I've
I
seen
didn't
the
know.
flags are like the little
The
twirly,
pinwheels?
the pinwheels. Yes, around on people's. Is that for people that donate toward that? What
So
do
we
they?
did the month of April is
Yeah.
Child Abuse Prevention Month, and so for the month of April, we decided that we would try to sell little bundles to bring awareness to child abuse. So many people don't realize that it happens in our own backyards.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to bring awareness to what was going on. So a coworker of mine, Lindsay, came up with the idea, let's get yard signs, and blue pinwheels stand for child abuse prevention.
Yeah.
And the color blue represents child abuse, and it started many years ago when a grandmother pushed forth because her grandchild had been physically abused, and blue stands for bruises.
Oh,
And so the
ooh.
pinwheel
My
stands for
goodness.
prevention, for joy and happiness
That's
and
right.
things. So anyway, we decided to sell the bundles, and so that people throughout the community could spread them out, and then people could ask questions, and we
Yeah.
could say, we stand against child abuse. Do you? Let's come together and make sure if you see something, say something.
Right. Well, I
So-
love that y'all. Well, obviously that you know you work there and you are so informative on it and able to talk to people about it. But then too that you want to give your gift to helping with fundraising for that. So like the gift of
Absolutely.
y'all playing music together is such a huge
That is
thing.
really good. That's cool.
It's huge to to know that we cross. It's not just about the music; that it's about the community. It's about
Absolutely.
the people that are here and that need that kind of help, and that we can take joy in music and all the things. But it's also you want to reach out. You want to be that helping hand.
Absolutely.
I think that's precious, and I can tell you have a heart for that. But I also can tell you have a heart for the Lord, like you were talking about with the gospel earlier. And I love
Absolutely.
singing. If we sing a song together, and I'm gonna cry thinking about it.
Yes.
Just feel like I was worshiping with a sister right here, and
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed that. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
I tell you, our faith in the Lord is everything, and that's why we have made it 23 years,
Yeah.
and that's
Amen
why
to that. We understand.
That's right.
He
Absolutely.
has pulled us through some times,
Man,
honey, let me tell you.
same way,
Yes.
But our faith is most important in our life, and sometimes as you grow and you mature, you do things different.
Yeah.
And can remember being a 5 and 6 year old little girl laying on the trampoline and looking up at the sky and talking to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved the Lord, but it wasn't until 2021 when the Lord did something in my life. I have been a Christian. I'm not a perfect Christian. I fail in many ways. So anybody watching this, don't judge me because I know I make mistakes. But in 2021, our youngest daughter became pregnant at the age of 17
Oh, yeah.
as a senior in high school with several scholarships in her lap to play softball. And it wasn't until then that the Lord had to reveal to me why His timing and His plan is not that of mine. And so it took me months of going through that roller coaster ride to realize, Lord, have mercy. Thank you for knowing things that I don't know and for showing me things that I didn't see. And so it was at that time in my life that my faith really got very much stronger. And not that I didn't believe before or anything like that, it just really showed me that the Lord is definitely in control when I'm not. So on the way here today, I was thinking, what do we want to do with Rust and Roses, and what do we want to do? And I said, whatever door the Lord opens, and that's the truth. That's how I feel. So.
Well, that's really cool. I love the way, like she said, you were talking about how you are using your music, to further things like the Sunshine House and stuff like that. And, people don't realize how much, they like, okay, well, they just play music. It ain't the big a deal. But, you bring people together through music, you know what I'm saying? And really, even through worship, I mean, we're corporate. When people are together singing the Lord, it's a corporate worship together,
Absolutely.
And so, but you can kind of, I think about it like people like, well, they just go out and play and they play in the restaurants and all that kind of stuff, but you're drawing people to a cause, right?
That's
Which I think is important
That's right.
because there's a lot of people, and we've said this before even about worship, there's a lot of people who won't go through even the door of a church sometimes, because they don't, maybe the message they're not sure about, but maybe there's a song that they heard and they're like, I heard this song before, and they resonate with that, so people can resonate with music, so.
Well, as empty nesters, and we have 4 grandbabies that we absolutely adore, and we see them all the time. They bring us so much joy. But we are home alone a lot by ourselves, and so music makes us happy.
That's
Music
right.
makes us want to be around other people, and so we are able to find joy in our marriage and ourselves. It gives us the chance to spend more time together and actually focus on sometimes our flaws.
Yeah.
And I can tell you,
Yeah.
I'll get him in a heartbeat. But I've noticed that through our music, he will stop now when he used to wouldn't, and he'll say, "You're off key." And he will help me get in key. So it has made us grow so much as a couple, but also going into A-Way and going to the diner and going to different places that we sit down and sing at and seeing the joy on people's face and their smiles and them sing along, and
That's right.
it brings joy to more than just us.
It does, and it opens conversations
Yes.
for y'all to be able to put, hey, like, this is what we're going on with the Sunshine House. This is what we're doing in the community lately. It
Absolutely.
opens up doors for y'all to have like really deep conversations.
really does.
So that's cool. I think, Brant, we were talking about that with somebody a while back. The importance of like teaching kids music and stuff, because a lot of times, I think, especially in this day and age, it's hard for adults to have conversations with each other when we're so glued to a phone or we're so glued to
Absolutely,
a screen
yes.
somewhere. So much less someone that's grown up with screens right in front of them. It's really hard sometimes to have conversations when they can learn an instrument or they learn to sing and they take it and they start using it. It kind of opens doors for them to have conversations with other people versus just looking at a screen. So I think music is definitely that thing.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I was wondering, we kind of talked about, where y'all play. So what do y'all have planned for the future? I mean, y'all kind of expanding, or y'all kind of, what are y'all
She
looking
said whatever the Lord, but what?
Whatever
Whatever the Lord
whatever he
wants us to
wants,
do.
but whatever y'all have anything lined up coming up that's going
We
on?
do. We have lots of shows coming
Yeah,
up.
we got shows.
I'll let Randy tell you about Bernie's and A-Way and
We have Bernie's A-Way. I'm telling you, my favorite gig so far out of every place in Swainsboro has been this nursing home.
Oh, okay. Y'all
We
play
played there. We played at Pruitt. There was one guy in a wheelchair. He got so excited he had that thing walking.
he was walking that wheelchair
That
and
was
clapping.
awesome. That was my most favorite time playing. Just
That's
watching
so
them,
good.
watching them.
That was
Okay.
literally the best show, the best feeling we've ever had leaving a show. To know how much joy we brought to those folks out there. It was their spring fling or something. They had a big setup outside, and we got under the shelter there, and they gathered, and they sang, and they clapped, and they
that's so
cheered,
good.
and they had the best time. So I told her that we would come back and sing from time to time, even if it was 30 minutes here and there, just to bring them some happiness. And I was so proud. Randy said, Sunday's Father's Day. let's go to the nursing home and sing for them.
Oh,
that's
So that's
That
what
is
we
really
plan on
good.
doing is
Yeah.
we'll go out there Sunday and sing some, and
That's really
you know,
sweet.
there's no judgment from them. They just want
they're
company
happy to see people coming in the
and
door. Yeah.
singing. And Randy did
I
some
think
Elvis.
I think I did about 10 Elvis songs right there.
Oh yes, I took them all
Yeah.
back. Yes, I love that.
That's awesome.
So we loved it.
Yes.
But as far as what the future holds for us, you know, it would be wonderful if we could keep going and make it bigger. Of course, we're old. We're too old to make it to Nashville or anywhere
I
like
believe
that.
that.
But you know, I would love for to be able to do as many places as we can. Of course, we both have full-time jobs. We have grandbabies and children, and they come first. Our
That's
family
right.
has to come first. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if there was an opportunity, we could play every Friday and Saturday night. We would do it. We love it just that much.
It
So
is fun. We had a blast jamming with y'all earlier. It
It
was
was
really
fun.
fun. So we definitely want to have y'all back on again.
Thank
Just
you.
come back and
Yes.
just, you know, because we film this too, but sometimes we just film just standalone performances, you know, just music. So we definitely want to have y'all come back and jam.
Oh, we would love
Sometimes
that.
our friends, we've had different friends come over before, and they'll just come in for like lunch or whatever, and they'll stay on a Saturday afternoon. We just get back and jam. And
Yes.
I was
Or
like,
sometimes he gets a
That'd
new
be
guitar
fun.
in. He might want you to come try it out,
Yeah,
Randy. and
that's
just-
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
all right, well, one more time, tell them where they can find you at. What website, your social media, like where can they find you if they're looking for your stuff?
Okay. So our Facebook is Rust and Roses. You'll see a profile picture of me and Randy. I share everything there. I haven't quite figured TikTok out yet. I know how to look at it. I don't know how to post to it. But please follow us on Facebook for the time being. I'm learning TikTok and I'm learning Instagram and things like that. So for right now, Rust and Roses, AND. Please look us up, follow us. I post every day where we're at and what we're doing. Please go on and follow us and support us. We would really appreciate it. We are all about community support. We try to support local. We try to support the people in our community. So we would really appreciate it if you guys would follow us along
Awesome.
and show us some support.
Yeah.
Show 'em some love.
All right, cool.
Wait. I have one last
go
question
for
that
it.
I completely
Oh,
forgot
go
to
for it. Oh,
ask.
okay.
I have to ask each of you if you could sit down to tea with anybody in the history of the world of music. Anybody. Any musician, anybody. If you could sit down to tea, chat, you know, what would it be? Who would it be?
I'll let you go first.
It's so hard.
You know, he ain't even my kind of genre of music, but he has the most. The Joker can sing. Probably Jason Crabb.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He is a really good. Yes,
Yeah.
and he's actually alive. So
He
you
is
could
alive.
probably, maybe you could get
He is alive.
to sit down
He
with
is
somebody.
awesome.
That he is. He's
We'll
fantastic.
tag him in this video.
He wants tea.
So if I could sit down with someone who is no longer here, I didn't even get into this in our speech, but one of the songs we recorded is called Born to Be Your Woman. And that was written and recorded by a husband and wife duo called Joey and Rory. And Joey passed away from cancer right after they had had their special needs child. But the love I could see between those two was just unmatchable. And so whenever I heard that song, it resonated with me, and it makes me, that's exactly how I feel about Randy. I truly believe that God put me on this earth to be Randy's wife. There's no doubt in my mind.
That's so sweet.
And so if I could sit down to tea, I would love to sit down with Joey and just tell her how special she was and
Yeah.
how much she touched me
Yes, I
and
agree.
a lot of other people in this world. So she was a beautiful woman with a beautiful heart,
Yeah.
and I just would love to sit down and have a conversation with her.
I love that.
What about you? I mean, we answered it. I think we asked this question maybe with Dayfall, but I have a different answer.
You have a different
I
answer?
do have a different answer.
Okay. You
I'll
go first.
I'll give you mine. I think last time we kind of just talked about it with them. Was it Dayfall? I think it was them.
No, it was, we did this with Liza.
Liza,
too,
that's right,
But I
we
don't
did.
think we answered it. She answered it. Yeah.
But I was thinking about, you know, I said maybe Stevie Ray Vaughan or something on one of them, but I was thinking about my grandpa or my step-grandfather. I just now thought about it as you were talking. I don't know why, but it made me think about it. He was musical, and he used to play, he would play harmonica. I can remember him playing the harmonica, but I didn't know how musical he was, but my grandma told me after he passed away, hey, he used to play the violin and all kind of stuff, and we never heard him play that, ever.
Wow.
He would
That's
play the
wild.
harmonica for us a little bit.
Right.
But I found out that all after he passed away that he played.
So
he
you
played,
would love to sit and
So
talk.
I'd love to sit down and just
Hear him
talk,
play it
hear him
one
play
time.
that woman.
Yes,
you know, so,
yes.
yeah.
I was actually gonna go family too.
Were you?
I guess you got me thinking about. I guess
Somehow
that's-
you did.
yeah.
Must have got us thinking about our family.
I was thinking about
somehow.
Papa Orland, he was my great grandfather, my mama's side, but he used to play harmonica, and he used to whistle, and he used to do like the old cowboy like yodeling and stuff,
Yeah.
and he was from the mountains. Yeah, like, yeah. But I have a cassette tape that she recorded of him singing a song to me when I was about 1 year old, and I just vaguely remember because he died when I was about 5, but I do wish I could sit down with him. But
Yes.
the Rory thing, their daughter Indy, our youngest one's name is Indy, and when I first heard that name, I just loved it. But you're
Yes.
right, and that's so special that they had
It
that kind
is.
of relationship, and they did. You could tell they loved each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the tagline for our band name is "Where Country Soul Meets Rock and Roll."
Oh, I like that.
That's cool. I love
And
that.
you know, it fits us perfect because we both have the country soul, but we also get into some rock and roll.
Nice.
And when I think about Joey and Rory, their love story is very similar to mine and Randy's, and so I think that "Born to Be Your Woman" song is just a perfect song to describe our marriage and our band and our life together. 'Cause
we should have had it on Valentine's Day. Brandon,
Yeah, we
doggone it.
we have not always
So
been that
sweet.
way.
No, us either.
No.
But I do.
We
understand.
have.
I
We've
think we
always
do.
loved each other tremendously, you know. But you know, we've been through some ups
The
and downs.
Lord will work some stuff out.
But He has worked it out for us, and honey, I would take my marriage over anything in this world.
Same.
So I'm thankful and blessed to have it. So
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I've enjoyed this conversation.
I
don't know
have
about
too.
y'all.
Thank
This has been
y'all.
awesome. So we'll wrap it up here, guys. Thank y'all for joining us on this episode of Tea and Jam. We'll catch you next time. See ya.
thank y'all.
Gonna take a freight train down at the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes. I'm gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain. Jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me?
I gotta run to keep from hiding, and I'm bound to keep on riding. I got one more silver dollar, and I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no, not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. I don't own the clothes I'm wearing, this old bed I'll soon be sharing. I got one more silver dollar, and I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no, not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider.
Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me?
That's it.
That was fun.
That was a good take there. I think you did that.
You're my man, and I'm your woman. Where you lead me, I will go. I will stand strong beside you, no matter how hard the wind might blow. Our love will last forever, like this diamond on my hand. 'Cause I was born to be your woman, and you were made to be my man.
You're the breath that's in my body. You're the blood that's in my veins. You're my strength when I grow weary. You're my shelter when it rains. Our love will last forever, like this golden wedding band. 'Cause you were born to be my woman, and I was made to be your man. We are bound by God forever. We're part of a bigger plan.
'Cause I was born to be your woman,
And I was made to be your man.
I walk into the kitchen, the silverware is gone, the furniture is missing. I guess you got it all along. This is
I'm going under, but it's not too deep. You wanna hurt me, but it's just no use. I can't even get the blues. This time ain't no different. The sun's up in the sky, sitting on the back porch, clouds are rolling by. Oh, this is where it ought to rain, but it doesn't really matter. To me, it's all about the same. I can't even get the blues no more. I try to worry like I did before, and nothing happens when I walk the floor. So what